When Roanoke entrepreneur Bonds Hart recently sold his software company Meridium to GE for $495 million, he became one of Roanoke's all-time great success stories. Well, tomorrow night, Junior Achievement will honor him as the Entrepreneur of the Year. But tonight, he shares the story of how he made all that money.
That was our first home, and then we sold that off and came down here.
It's safe to say that Bonds Hart has done very well for himself. As he shows me around his home on Smith Mountain Lake, he says he could have lost it all and more. He'd been fired from his job and wanted to start Meridium, but he didn't have any capital to start the business.
So they let me go at the end of the week before Christmas, and we spent a lot of time, my wife and I, just staring at that fire saying, okay, what are we going to do now?
Venture capitalists said they would fund him, but he'd have to move away. Not wanting to move, he turned to Alcoa and Mobile, the potential first customers for his product, and local banks, who wanted the house and all its furnishings as collateral. If the company failed, Hart and his family would lose everything.
And then we got to the grandfather's clock, which her grandfather actually built. And she said, well, they wouldn't take that, would they? And I figured I'd better explain the real situation and say, yeah, they'd take everything.
So Hart went to work from his office above the garage, designing software that would tell companies when its equipment would break down and how to prevent it. At one point, Alcoa, which didn't know Hart was such a small operator, said they wanted to see his offices and meet his team.
So I flew up to Toronto with frequent flyers, and I went to Home Depot and I rented a place for 2 days, and I got all these desks set up, and then I called my friends and said, you've got to show up and you've got to have your wife, and we staged a real office. And Alcoa came in, we walked through, then we went in the conference room, and they said, okay.
After 3 years, the company began to get traction with major players. Chevron bought in, and then companies in other sectors like chemical and power discovered the value, and Hart was on his way. Eventually, he moved to the big building downtown, and the number of employees grew to almost 500. But growth was still tough.
We never missed payroll, but we gave it a good shot a few times and had to clean out 401ks and checking accounts and everything to make payroll.
So when GE made an offer for the company, Hart realized that it was in Meridium's best interest to sell.
They wanted to hire and wanted to continue to grow at a much faster pace than I could.
What's it like to retire with hundreds of millions of dollars?
I find myself going the extra mile to save a few dollars, and you're going, oh, maybe I didn't need to do that.
So he's traveling with his family, seeing the world, and trying to figure out what's next.
I know that the money we were blessed with is just ours to hold for a while and see if we can benefit others. And then when I go, it's gone.
World-class nice guy, I got to tell you that. Hart says that when he sold the company, he shared a large portion of his money with his employees. He won't say how much, but he wanted to thank them for helping to build such a successful company.